Radiant are scanning. Are scanning.
Crazy!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This'll come in handy.
Dire are scanning.
I'm over here. Huzzah!
Radiant are scanning.
invisibility. Your pack is finished drinking.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm going to have to teach some people some manners.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's ancient is under attack.
Team Spirit. Victory.
Guida con ataque. Guida Rockman, no. Guida con que c'è già. Game Myanmar, ya vale. Extreme နဲ့ Falcon နဲ့ Extreme နဲ့ Falcon က Extreme ကပိုကောင်းတယ်ဗျကျွန်တော်အမြင်ပြောတာ Falcon ကအရှင်းပြောရင်သူ့ရဲ့ဟိုဟာမှာဒါသူ invitation နဲ့ဒီမှာတကောင်ကကြမ်းတာဗောနော်ကောင်းတော့ကောင်းမှာတင် Falcon လာဒါပေမဲ့ Extreme Gaming ကိုပိုကြိုက်တယ်ဗောနော်ဘူးနဲ့ Heroic ပိုကြိုက်ပါတယ်ကြည့်ကြပါဦးမယ် Game 1 Hero Game 1 Heroic နိုင်တာ Heroic
It's battles this way.
Puck out.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Stabbing. Very well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Coin for me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Doesn't even describe it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Boom! There it goes.
I've cut a path.
Hayride are never zappers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not a whisper.
With alacrity. Illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is falling. Dire's top tower is under attack.
You don't get to win. I get to win.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You came too close to what is mine. The enemy is near.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Golden thread.
What a bounty! Onward.
Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What a bounty!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Your shrine has fallen to the Radiant. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Is here. Haste.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
for me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Tower has fallen. Dire are scanning. Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is falling.
That should help!
Invisibility!
Radiant are scanning.
What would happen?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Radiant are scanning.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dire are scanning.
Coin for me.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
I almost knew that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Oh, hey, hey.
Navi နဲ့ backbone ဆိုရင် backbone ပို့ကြိုက်ပါတယ် Extreme နဲ့ Falcon ကတော့ Extreme ပို့ကြိုက်ပါတယ် Extreme Game 2လည်း Extreme လို့ပဲထင်တယ် Falcon 2စီးနဲ့ပြတ်မယ်လို့ထင်တာပဲ Falcon ဘယ်လို5ပဲပြန်လို့မှကြည့်ရအောင်
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The seeds of
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the ring. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Regeneration!
ရေးပါတယ်ဗျာ Arena ပါတယ် Arena နဲ့ Shadow Fiend နဲ့ပဲလုပ်လိုက်ပါဦး
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dire are scanning.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Knackered.
ဒီချိန်မှာရှောင်းဆုံးပါဗျာကြောင်းဒီကျန်ကဲမှာ fan နေရဘက်ကကျန်ကဲမှာ fan အကြောင်း
Uproot and after them! Almighty money!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
လိုက်ပါတဲ့ဆိုင်ကိုကျွန်တော်ဖေကုန်းရတယ်လို့သူကေလာလာဖလိုက်ပေးချင်တယ်စင်ဆော့
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty!
Dire's structures are fortified.
You've got nothing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
The wages of fear.
Dire are scanning.
Hey, hey.
Pull roots and run. Regeneration.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Loaded to the gills!
မင်းမဟုတ်သေးဘူးလေဟောကြည့်နေရလေကွာမင်းတို့ကလည်းကွာမင်းတို့ကလည်းငါကြည့်ချင်ပါလေဆိုကွာမင်းတို့ကကွာပြီးဝင်ကွာ ရသူများလို့ထင်တယ်ဗျကြီးရသူများလည်းအဲ့လိုလေးရဗျဖျားချောင်းလည်းမင်းကမတတ်တာတော့ချအဟောင်ကြီးကြည့်မရဘူးရောင်ကြီးသူများလိုက်တော့ YouTube သွားကြည့်ရမယ်ပုံစံပေါက်နေပြီ YouTube ပဲကြည့်လို့ YouTube ကသွားတက်ကြည့်ရငါဟိုနေထိုင်နေဟိုဘာဖြစ်အောင်မလဲ copyright ညှိအောင်မလဲကြည့်မရဘူးကောင်းကြီးတို့လောက်ကြအောင်ဟာမင်းတို့ကလည်းကွာမဟုတ်သေးဘူးဒီကနေ့ lobby တော့ဖောင်းလုံးဝဖျားချောင်းလည်းမင်းကမတတ်တာတော့ချပြီအဲ့လိုဆိုရင် copyright မိလားမသိဘူးလို့ပါဗျာကျွန်တော် PC လေးတော့ကြာပါတယ်ဗျဒီကောင်းလေး twist မှာလည်းပြဿနာတက်သွားပြီထင်တယ်twist မှာလည်းပြဿနာမတက်ဘူးဗျ29 20နဲ့ဖြစ်သွားပြီနော်
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Tree hugger.
Radiant's top tower is falling. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Pull roots and run.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Come.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Uproot and after that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
player တချို့ player တွေ pause လိုက်မယ်ပြန်ထွက်လိုက်မယ်ပြန်ဝင်လိုက်မယ်ဗျ။အဲဆိုဒီပွဲကလည်းဒီပုံစံနဲ့ဆိုတော့60နိုင်တော့တော့ရှိတယ်။ဟောဒီထားတယ် 8K ဆိုတော့ဘာမှတော့
scanning. Dire are scanning.
Want to see what we're doing around here?
Haste. Bolted after them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Ever seen someone bleed out in the gift? No?
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Illusion!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's more for fun than sport.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
We just
Time to run them down. Almighty one. Yes. Yes.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Radiant now have many. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This delivers me to life.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's ancient is under attack. Dire's ancient is under attack.
ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင် X Nova တို့ဒီ Army တို့ဇင်းကျူတို့ဆိုတာဒါပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ပါလေဒီကောင်လည်း legendary တွေပဲเนาะ TI 18လောက်ဆိုတော့တော်တော် strong ခဲ့တဲ့ player တွေပေါ့เนาะသူတို့တဖန်ပြန်လာတင့်ပြီး China တင်းနေလေဒီ international state ကနေပြီးတော့အောင်ရမှုတွေနဲ့ဝေးကွာနေတာတော်ကြာပြီရဖေကွန်ကတော့အကောင်းဆုံးတောက်ခံခဲ့ပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့လည်းပေါ့နော်ဖေကွန်ဆိုတာတော့ပြောမယ်ဆိုတော့သူကပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်ကြိုက်တဲ့ style မဟုတ်ကျွန်တော်က game တော့ aggressive ဖြစ်တာကြိုက်တယ် defending ဆော့တာပေါ့နော် aggressive ဖြစ်တာကြိုက်တယ်တာနေ aggressive ဆော့မှကြိုက်တာ extreme ကတော့သူတာနေနေမှာပဲသူ game တိုင်းမှာသူ line နင်းနေဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့မဂါရရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီကောင်ကြီးရဲ့ split push ကတော်တော်လုံးဖြစ်နေတာပြောမယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီ sneaking တကယ်သာဒီကောင်ကြီး high bet ဆော့ခဲ့လို့ရှိရင် sneaking ကhigh bet ဆော့ခဲ့လို့ရှိရင်တော့ဒီပွဲတစ်ခုကအဖြေဖြစ်သွားပြန်ပြောင်းသွားနိုင်တယ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ဒီကောင်ရဲ့ဟာကဒီကောင်က high bet ဆော့လို့ရှိရင် illusion တွေကိုသူဒကာနဲ့ဝင်ပြီးတော့ဒီကောင်နဲ့ position ဖြတ်လို့ရတယ်ဒီ bane နဲ့ဒီ snapfire နဲ့ position ဖြတ်လို့ရတယ် position ဖြတ်တဲ့ခါကျတော့နေစရာမရှိဘူး supply နေစရာမရှိလို့ချင်း space မပေးလို့မရတော့ဆွဲပေးလို့မရရင်ဒီ ASA ကြီးကခါပြတ်သွားမှာဗျာဒီ ASA နဲ့ဟိုဟာနဲ့ခါပြတ်သွားမှာဒီကျွန်းလာမဲ့သူ့ရဲ့ battle setup ကဒီနှစ်ကောင်က battle initiate လုပ်မှာဗျာဒီကောင်ကပင်နိုင်မှုဒီကောင်ပင်နိုင် initiate လုပ်ဒီကောင်အနေနောက်က follow ကတော့ကောင်းတာပြန်ဆော့မှာဒီ shadow fiend ကကောင်းတာပြန်ဆော့မှာဒီကောင်တွင်းနေသွားတဲ့အချိန်တွေပါရဆိုရင်ဒီကောင်ကဒီဆိုးခွဲပြီးတော့မှဒါ fear နဲ့ fear သူ့ရဲ့ဆိုးခွဲတာနဲ့ fear နဲ့ပေါင်းbattle ကိုပြန်ထောက်ပြီးမှာဗျာဒီနှစ်ကောင်ကဒီကောင်နှစ်ကောင်လုတ်ခွင့်နေဖက်တဲ့ spell 3ဝင်ရနေလို့ရှိရင်ဘလုံးမှအဆင်မပြေဘူးဒီကောင်ပြစ်ခွင့်ရမှာမဟုတ်ပြမစလဲပါတယ်ဒီကောင်ကပိတ်ရမှာဒီကောင်ကပိတ်နောက်ပြန်ဆုပ်တဲ့အချိန်မှာဒီကောင်နှစ်ကောင်ကတောင့်ခံတာပေါ့နော်ဒီနှစ်ကောင်ကတန့်ထွက်လာတဲ့ battle spell ကိုတောင့်ခံတာပြီးတော့မှဒီဟိုဝင်းနဲ့ပေါ့နော်ဒီ3ကောင်ကဟိုဘက်ကကျွန်းလာတဲ့2ကောင်ဒီ3ကောင်ရဲ့ battle spell ကိုပြန်တောင့်ခံရမှာဒီ3ကောင်ကဒီနှစ်ကောင်ကနောက်က position ဖြောက်အောင်ပါအဲ့တော့အခုကဘာဖြစ်နေလဲဆိုတော့ဒီကောင်ကဒဲပြစ်နေတာဒီနှစ်ကောင်ဒဲပြစ်နေတာဟဲ့ပုတ်ဆိုးသွားအဲ့တော့ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်သွားလဲဆိုတော့ဗဒဲက extreme gaming ဘက်ရောက်သွားတာပေါ့နော် extreme gaming ဘက်ရောက်သွားတာတကယ်တမ်းဒီကောင်ကနောက်ဘလိုင်းနဲ့ဝင်ပြီးတော့ဒီနှစ်ကောင်အရင်ဖြတ်ဒီကောင်နဲ့ပေါင်းပြီးတော့ဒီ sign နဲ့ပေါင်းပြီးတော့ဒီနှစ်ကောင်ရဲ့ position အရင်ဖြတ်ပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင်မနိုင်ဘူးဆိုဗျာမနိုင်ဘူးဆိုရင်ဟိုဟာရှိတယ် sound sign တွေပါရှိတယ်ထပ်ပြန်ပြေးလို့ရတယ်ပြီးဒီကောင်ကလာပြီး full win ကလာပြီးလာထောက်ပြီးလို့ရတယ်အဲ့တော့ extreme game ဖြစ်သွားပါတယ်နောက်တော့ပွဲကြည့်ရအောင်ပါကျွန်တော်ပွဲကြည့်နေတာကျွန်တော်ကြည့်နေတဲ့ဟာတော့ရှိပါတက်ရှိပါတယ်ဒီ game 1မှာကျွန်တော် division ကြည့်ချင်ပါတယ် liquid နဲ့ enigma ပေါ့နော် navi နဲ့ backbone boom နဲ့ heroic က live မှာမရှိတော့ဘူးလားခဏနားမယ်တဲ့နော် enigma နဲ့ liquid ကလည်း game 3ထိရောက်သွားတယ်ဗျ enigma နဲ့ liquid ကျွန်တော် liquid ကြိုက်တာပေါ့ liquid ကပိုပြီး strong တော့ game 3ကြည့်လိုက်ရအောင် game 3ကြည့်လိုက်သွားပြီအဲ့တော့ဘာပွဲရှိအောင်မလဲဆိုတော့ကြည့်တယ်ခါလားနောက်မကြခင်မှာတော့ division လာပွဲလာတော့မယ်10မိနစ်လောက်ဆိုတော့ division လာတော့မယ်ဗျနေကမနဲ့ liquid ကစော့နေတော့ဗျဂိမ်းတူးပြန်စားတော့နေကမ liquid ဂိမ်းတူးပြန်စားတော့ဂိမ်းမှာတော့ enigma နိုင်သွားပါတယ်တဲ့ enigma က45ပါဘောနော်ဒီ game 2 setup တွေတစ်ချက်ကြည့်ရအောင် second map မှာ enigma နိုင်တာက 2.28 ပေါ့နော် win 1 2.28 win 2က 1.625 ပေါ့နော်မဖြစ်မနေ tin liquid ကတော့ဒီပွဲမှာပြန်လာဖို့ခံပတ်လုပ်ဖို့ကြိုးစားလိမ့်မယ် enigma ရဲ့ line အကူကြည့်ရအောင် enigma line နဲ့ပေါ့နော် enigma မှာဆိုရင် ghost nude smay oma gh တို့ပါတယ်ဗျsmay ပါတယ်ပေါ့နော်Mickey တင်းလုကမှာဆိုတော့ Mickey နေရှာ Silverlight Boxy Insania ပါတယ်ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်မကြိုက်တာလေကျွန်တော်ဒီ Smay နဲ့ Insania တော့မကြိုက်ဘူးဗျမကြိုက်ဘူးဆိုတာဘာလဲဆိုတော့ဒီ player တွေကတည်ရမလားဟိုရောက်လိုက်ဒီရောက်လိုက်ဗျဒီ Smay ဆိုလဲဟိုတောင်းသွားလိုက်မြောက်သွားလိုက်ဗျအကုန်ဟိုတင်းနဲ့ဝင်လိုက်ဒီတင်းနဲ့ဝင်လိုက်ကောင်းမျိုးတွေဗျဒါကြိုက်ဘူးဗျအဲ့နှစ်ကောင်က Boxy တော့ကြိုက်တယ် Boxy နေရှာတော့ကြိုက်တယ် Boxy နေရှာ Mickeyပြောရမယ်ဆိုတော့ game 2မှာတော့ပြန်လာဖို့တော့ရှိတယ် liquid ပြန်လာဖို့တော့ရှိတယ်ဒီကမှဖြစ်နေဒီပွဲနိုင်ဆုံးပါဗောနော် liquid နိုင်မဆော့ဘူးရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီပွဲမှာ duration ဘယ်လောက်ကြိုက် duration 38 39ပေးထားတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော်liquid နိုင်တယ်ဆိုရင် liquid နိုင်မယ်ဆိုရင်ကြတော့ duration over ပဲကြိုက်တယ် liquid ရဲ့ style ဟိုပြောမယ်ဆိုရင် liquid ရဲ့ ဆော့ရဲ့ style ဟိုကအမြဲတမ်းသူနိုင်လို့ရှိရင်အမြဲတမ်း duration เนี่ย over ဖြစ်နေတာများတယ်40 over သွားခြင်းနဲ့ duration 40 over သွားခြင်းနဲ့40 over 1.85 ရမယ်ဗျာ1.85 40 over နဲ့T1 total fresh က20ကျော်နဲ့သွားခြင်းနဲ့ဗျenigma ပေါ့နော် total fresh T1 total fresh 1နဲ့သွားခြင်းနဲ့ဗျာ20ကျော်နဲ့သွားခြင်းနဲ့20 over ပေါ့နော် ချက်ပေါ့နော် OBS မှာတစ်ချက်ရိုက်လိုက်မယ်โอเคရပါတယ် vision 1ရယ်နောက်တစ်ခုက Enigma versus liquid IGU Enigma versus liquid မှာ game 2မှာEnigma K over to the fresh က20 over 20 over နဲ့နောက်တစ်ခုကduration 40 over 3ပွဲရှိပါပြီနော်Okay. Sao đây vậy? Để cái này mà rồi xa này nó. Có lúc qua na bài nó lại lâu gì bỏ nó. Qua na bài rồi chạy đuổi rồi lại sau gì bỏ nó đó. Bài đi chạy bài đấy. cho nó đi nếu cái mà bữa thế sai nó cho nó qua bữa bố gì nào vậy nếu mà bữa bia mày tụi bay xin mà nó cho nó đó đi bữa bố gì này prevision này tại phòng bữa bố gì này nó mà lúc chơi ya rồi nó đã đến nhưng mà đã cruise mà phía đây rồi còn nó mà ya xả ya mà vậy mà ya bây giờ là tên gì vậy nên đi tụi đi bắt đầu chỉ đi cái giá là phía còn phía này nào nó lo ra đi stadium đi này đi mà rồi còn nó là so ra mà so ra mà bây giờ tụi ye mà lúc chơi đi ya tụi so ra mà vậy nó thì lúc này nhiều đi mà rồi bắt đầu chỉ bên này lão như này rồi nó lão một chân chỉ vậy đấy.
Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5
Nigma
seconds remaining.
Galaxy's turn to ban. Nigma Galaxy's turn to ban. Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Nigma Galaxy's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining.
Nigma Galaxy's turn to ban. Team Liquid's
Welcome back to the
turn
road to the
ban.
International Suns fan here with Cinderin. NGX versus Liquid Game 2 is upon us. The draft has already started, and
Ten seconds
believe
remaining.
it or not, Will Coddle be banned? Will Marcy be banned?
5
Will
seconds
either
remaining.
team make any changes?
Will both teams win at the same time?
That's a great question. We've never seen it before, but it could happen today. Liquid, if they lose this game, they go down 1-2.
Then they're already in elimination.
That's right. We talked about that ad nauseum in the last game, so please don't repeat yourself.
Well, I'm assuming there's quite a lot of different viewers for this series, obviously, so I will repeat myself as a matter of fact. Keep in mind, the only teams that are either guaranteed through or guaranteed out are teams that are 4-0, 4-1, 1-4, or 0-4. Those are the 6 teams that are through or out, which is 3 of each. The remaining 10 teams at the end will be 3-2 or 2-3, and they will play a singular
Team
best of 3
Liquid's turn to pick.
to decide whether they end in the top 8 or get eliminated. You want to avoid that bracket at all costs. And for both teams here, it all starts here, because whoever loses this series will already have 2 losses, and therefore at best end 3-2, and therefore have to play that elimination series in a couple days. So, a lot on the line here.
10
Liquid
seconds remaining.
choosing to first pick Puck.
And they ban Marcy.
And they
5
ban
seconds
Marcy. So
remaining.
they're saying, whatever you guys did, we can do it too. Is this where you instantly pick the Dragon Knight? Ghost plays it as a carry.
Okay.
Do they also play it mid on Sumail, or does Sumail want another hero? I think when you first pick Puck, this hero needs to be responded to immediately. Okay, they'll respond to it from a support position. That's also fine. Grabbing the Bane first. Now we probably ban Silencer, if you want your Bane player to have a fun time.
Yeah. Could also ban more summon heroes, such as the Lycan.
True,
10
Lycan's in the
Pick it
pool.
himself.
Both teams play it. Saberlight and
5 seconds
Noob have
remaining.
both had some success on it already. Obviously, Noob had in the previous game just now.
Will you ban TA, Cinderin, after getting Rampage in such a fashion?
Not necessarily. I feel like TA was more of a response to Sven than just immediately standing strong on its own. You could maybe ban it in the 3rd phase. I think Lycan is the better one here, just if you don't want to pick it yourself. It's also, again, it's about the pick order, right? The fact that Enigma Galaxy are picking out of this phase has Liquid too worried. Because you could argue, conversely, for Enigma Galaxy, you want to ban Lycan because Bane is terrible against that hero, but
10
you have the pick,
seconds
so you could just choose it instead and not worry about it. Liquid get rid of it, not a
5
concern
seconds
anymore.
remaining.
They look a little bit deep in thought here.
Well, Nisha's
Maybe
eating, so
not the
I don't
easiest choice.
think he's that deep in thought.
Well, I can definitely see myself being deep in thought while eating. I think it's actually, it's a good activity for being deep in thought. All right, there's the TA ban. You did call it. Well, you didn't. You asked, do you do it? But
That counts as calling.
you entertained the idea that it was a possibility to ban a hero, which is not bad.
We'll see if they want to go for the same thing that
10
NGX
seconds
did with that Puck and have a support Tiny.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Tiny mid could also be an interesting solution for Enigma Galaxy against the Puck. Obviously, Sumail, no stranger to Tiny. Beastly performances on that in the past. It's one of Puck's tougher matchups.
I think he's going to end up on Storm this game.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Any reason for that feeling? Just a hunch?
Not. Yeah, it's always a hunch.
Okay. Enigma Galaxy look deep in thought. Nobody eating.
No, nobody's eating. Okay.
Nobody eating. GH, though, is walking around a little bit. Maybe he's out to... Maybe he's walking out of the room and picking up a snack now.
Well, Kuro kind of looks like he's eating a piece of paper, like the corner of it there.
Yeah.
Gotta digest that.
If I eat this draft, they can't... if I eat the hero, they can't pick it.
Yeah, it makes
That's
sense
right.
to me.
Enigma Galaxy's turn.
Disruptor.
Team
Okay,
Liquid
so Silencer is in the pool. The reason I'm focusing on the Silencer so much is that it's from a support position. It really ruins Fiend Script the entire game. It's very difficult for Bane to play around. And on Liquid side, you have Insania, who loves Silencer 5. I believe Insania already played it this tournament, and I think, as a matter of fact, he played it in a lane against Mars, plus... I'm forgetting, but it was against Mars as the offlaner. Might do a repeat of that.
Is that the game where he went Glaives?
He went
level
Glaives
one?
level 1, indeed, which historically is not that uncommon, but as of the last year, silencers a lot of the time go 4-0-4. And we were debating what the rationale was, and we came to the conclusion he probably just wanted to trade really effectively because he was playing with Carry Tiny. That was the game yesterday they lost with Carry Tiny. Tiny offers so little on level 1 to the lane, so silencer skilling glaives and just non-stop spamming the enemies might be able to bridge the gap, but I don't think we're going to see the Carry Tiny here. Unsurprisingly, there, a stat for Mars, 20 times picked, 20 times off lane. It's just where you run that guy. Shadow Demon. Okay. We've seen Extreme Gaming look incredible with this on Jinkyu. Very good against these two heroes. You get the save against grip. It's similar logic to Global. If this hero is out of line of sight, he can always just save the grip. You never really know. But it double dips against Mars. But here's the thing. Mars can take the anti-vision facet. So this is not as guaranteed of a save as you might think.
Yeah, that's true.
Nor is this one. Same problem. I think you absolutely have to take that facet now. I forgot what it's called. The other one's Victory Feast. What do you call the no vision one? Let me check. It is called... Oh yeah, Bloodsport. That's right.
10 seconds remaining.
All right, so 2 saves now on the side of Liquid in form of the Snowball and Disruption.
Yep. Oh, look at those win rates. Interesting. Bloodsport doing significantly worse. But also more games. Like 65% of the time. This is a healthy distribution of facets. For a hero that performs the same role in the games by being the offlaner every time, it's nice to see the facets that close. Because on a lot of heroes, the facets will either be, oh, you're playing at carry, you're picking this facet. You're playing support, you're picking the other facet. This one is like, this one hero that does the same role can, in different games, look for different things. That's nice to see. Okay. Ember for Sumail will be the choice as...
It was a Spirit.
Yep. True. I guess, arguably, who of us was closer?
Oh, what did you say?
I said Tiny.
Yeah, I wonder.
I feel like it's pretty close. He's melee.
Oh, come on. He's a Spirit, brother.
Well,
he's literally related to the hero that I chose.
Tiny is the spirit of the rock.
Oh my God.
Unlike Earth Spirit, who's the spirit of the earth. That's different. Oh.
Void picked up from Liquid. Okay.
Huh.
Saw this in the previous series with Crystallis playing it.
Yeah.
Long-winded game.
Similar fashion. Not the most damage in the chrono. Puck is okay.
10 seconds remaining.
But you don't have that, like, really big oomph or something like a Phoenix as one of your supports or whatever.
Okay, is there any possibility this is not a carry Void? And
There is.
Off lane that goes time zone with Puck and Shadow Demon with all these lower cooldown spells?
There is a possibility it's an offlane Void, but I personally still think time zone just isn't very good. I think you can play Void in other positions than carry and then still go chrono.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. The stats would support that theory, but I think all these 7 picks have been carry as well. So I don't think we've seen mid-void or... Exactly, there we go. But the hero does have flex. I'm a genuine believer in Void played in other roles and focusing on time dilation. And then you could go all sorts of things. If you're a support, you can go for auras or like stuff, sort of Solar, Crest, and Glimmer. If you're playing offlane, you can sometimes even go Radiance Vanguard. Similar logic on mid, but yeah, haven't seen too much experimentation with that this tournament.
Brewmaster taken out of the pool. Interesting ban. I guess the
banned last game as well.
The spell for Ember.
So it was just targeted against Saberlight, one of his best heroes. So I believe Enigma Galaxy did ban it last game as well.
10 seconds remaining.
There's nothing inherently obviously great about Brew here except the Cyclone against Bane. Dispel against Ember is okay, but...
Enigma a hero anymore?
Yeah, it is.
That's a Saberlight special.
True.
Double bubble.
It's a lot of the same stuff, though. I think this last pick from Liquid cannot be that archetype hero. I think it needs to be something lower cooldown that either plays with Puck. Either you keep Void or you put Void offlane and get a carry that's faster, or vice versa. There you go. This is a faster offlaner than... I say faster, it's undying.
Yeah.
It's faster than Enigma.
Yeah.
It's aggressive. Now, What does Ghost want? So TA not in the pool, that would have been great. Ursa. But you're against Demonic Purge for Overpower, and you're against Void Chrono. Spicy. But we did see Ursa. Maybe Troll?
Yeah, our favorite hero.
Troll could be good here.
I like the Ursa.
I find Shadow Demon to be a really nasty matchup for Ursa.
Status Resist doesn't do anything against Disruption. Talked about Demonic Purge. There's not. It's good against Tombstone though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of value still.
Carry Lina could be interesting.
It's pretty squishy.
It is, but it has a couple good matchups.
Alchemist. All right.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, well, this won't be a support Alchemist.
I don't think that would have been one of my first 5 suggestions, so I would have never thought of this in this spot. But I will say the interesting thing about it is the pacing it presents. Alchemist is one of the faster carries at coming online and then potentially running the game. And this is Enigma Galaxy saying, we don't want to go late against your Void Puck. And I do think that's the right approach. I don't think you want to play against a Nisha Puck late game if you can avoid it. And Faceless Void, one of the hardest carries in all of Dota. You are, however, picking Alchemist into an offlane and dying lane. That's rough.
But, wait, does this work anymore? The zombies, do you get gold for them?
You should, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
If there's ever a lone Tombstone out there, I remember watching Weehaw do this back in the day. You just sit around the Tombstone and farm up all the zombies. You get like hundreds of gold. Yeah. Pretty hype.
If you get the right situation, sure. I guess Undying will also take the facet where when he attacks you, he spawns a zombie. Maybe you just fight him. You don't kill Undying on purpose and you let him hit you. So you can just farm the singular zombies that he's bringing your way when you're hitting each other.
That sounds like a winning strategy to me.
Yeah, it works in Turbo. Why wouldn't it here?
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Turbo is a great microcosm of late game Dota.
That's true.
You're skipping the lane stage. Like, there's some value there. If only we could have a Turbo TI.
Tournament in Turbo.
I'd be up for that.
Honestly, it would be kind of cool to see. No joke. Just as a one-off. Just try to...
If only Moonduck still existed, we would do that ourselves, but it's not worth. You know, it's not worth the bank account going depleted completely. Slightly depleted is fine, but completely depleted? It's a little bit too much. So whose draft do you like in this game number 2?
I think it's kind of close. I don't really... This is the second Faceless Void pick today that I'm not fully necessarily on board with. But Mist also didn't necessarily inspire me. I get what they're going for, but I just think both teams are vulnerable to different things. Enigma played better game 1. I don't think it was a strategic win. I think they genuinely outplayed them. So with that in mind, if I don't have a strong favorite in the draft, got to go with Enigma again, right? So we'll see Liquid level up.
That's fair enough. Yeah, Liquid looking a little lost in that last game, but we've seen them bounce back before.
Sure have.
Many a time. These are the defending champions we're talking about, Cinderman.
Liquid rarely do it the easy way. They like playing more games.
True.
So, well, if they like playing more games, they got to get to game 3 here. That will give them one more game.
Absolutely.
Smoke on smoke action. GH will be the one to break it. NSO will Insania instantly getting the vision out, and a nice D-ward for the side of Liquid. Boxy getting 100 gold for his troubles.
To battle.
I hope this is a 60-plus minute game, Cinderin.
I think that's highly unlikely given the heroes. Don't you think? Do you think Alp can play this game that long?
Yeah, why not? You gift Ags to people at some point.
Well, sure. I just mean
infinite scaling.
I think Enigma Galaxy's game plan falls apart before 60 minutes is what I'm saying. I don't know if this is realistically going to go that long.
Up disruption. Ghost gonna be able to pick up the bounty, gets off the concoction, gives GH a little bit of space, but he's gonna take considerable amount of damage. Saberlight blocking him. Blood grenade should seal his fate. First blood to Saberlight on the off lane, Undying.
Add insult to injury in this bot lane. It's already going to be hard on paper for the Alchemist. throw a bit of gold Undying's way. He could maybe buy 2 mangoes if he wanted to, or get a faster soul ring. Omar is a really good hoodwink, by the way. We didn't talk about this in the draft, but I think this is probably, if you ask me, his best hero. So getting his hands on that in this game, interesting to see if he can pull off some nice combo. He does have some solid setup, right? There's a lot of things that allow you to connect your bushwhack and ult. You've got slight chains, you've got arena to hit sharpshooters with. Bane as a setup. The support duo is actually lethal here.
Yep, that's true.
So the saves of Liquid need to be on point.
And in the mid lane, it's going to be Nisha on the puck, his best hero, surely.
Yeah, it's his best.
Has there been a better puck in the history of Dota? I don't know.
He's playing against his second best hero.
Yep, that's true. Sumail on the Ember. As Ghost taking a bit of a beating. And we'll see how long it takes for somebody to die in this lane. Saberlight will continue the pressure, no doubt. All right, what hero do you like in this matchup, Puck versus Ember? Get Flame Guard in this lane.
In the lane itself, I like Ember a bit more. Overall in the game, I think it's double-edged.
Ice Shard's blocking and Ghost. Concoction is going to have to be self-stunned. That is unfortunate for Ghost. Saberlight gets the kill. He is off to a terrific start.
They do lose the tombstone though, so GH gets something the other way. But yeah, that's
really good timing on the snowball. They'll have to use Fairy Fire. Nisha going to continue the pressure though. Bottle will keep him just barely alive. Each hero will get their own water rune now.
Close call there. Now, in the past, what Embers would do in this lane against Puck some time back would be maxing Slight and going Blightstone to just whittle away at the Puck in lane. But I think Puck's ability to regain resources through the new Innate, as well as the overall nerf to the Orb of Corrosion buildup, probably swings this matchup a bit more. I still think Ember is favored, but it's more tolerable for the Puck. And Embers also like going 4-1-4 build with Chain Gang. So
I mean, Sumail is doing quite well. 17-2 versus 10-1, so not really that close at the moment. As a result, level advantage for Sumail as well.
I also have to say that I think this season, Sumail has been a better laner.
Okay.
Than Nisha, so it's not too surprising.
GH, okay, Tombstone is going to go down one way or the other, but Ghost taking so much damage to the tag team. He gets the Tombstone, dies afterwards. Saberlight is on fire right now. He is on a killing spree, 3-0.
What can I say? You asked for this when you picked Alk in this game. Like, you knew you were going against offlane Undying Tusk, and they picked it anyway. It's high risk, man. I was worried for them. Maybe they can get a trade here, though. Ghost coming back.
Oh, he's going for farm. There's no way, and his courier goes down as well. Oh, man, it's a disaster for NGX in this laning stage. Of course, Alk does have a lot of comeback mechanics. And the fact that he gets more gold than other heroes, in case you weren't aware of that.
Yeah.
But
he's going to need it.
Start. And, I mean, it gets worse in the fact that you can't... Like, if you're losing this lane, you're going to lose control of the Lotus area as well, which... a hero like Undying just absolutely thrives on.
Yep.
So we'll see how long they can even stay in this lane. Feels like they, from the NGX side, going to need to switch something up potentially. Of course,
good news for...
from Sumail could do wonders once he hits level 6.
That's true, and the good news for Enigma Galaxy is the other two lanes are going well, right? So Ghost is having a horrible time, but Sumail is doing well in mid. We already established that. And Mars, again, against Void. Most offlaners just like playing against Void because the lane is kind of free to farm in. He's 20-9. Make it yet to get a deny. So, not looking too shabby there for...
That is kind of unusual.
The Mars. Sumail going to do the long walk of shame back to base here, getting whittled away at by Nisha over time, but with the early advantage in CS, he should come back and be just fine.
Oh, this is still rough to watch. And you have to block these creeps just to have a chance of getting experience. Like, you forget about the gold for now, as you can't get close. Just leeching XP as GH stuck inside the shards, and now we see the tag team again.
Oh, this time it's a bait, though.
Oh, it's dodged, though, at the last moment. But Omar has arrived. A lot of damage being applied. Blood grenade onto 2. Boxy Looks like he's going to be able to exit. Last right click, not enough for Omar, and now Saberlight turning his sights onto the Hoodwink.
Nice stick
Soul
usage
Rip,
there.
not enough. As Omar stuck inside the shards, has the acorn shot at his disposal. Concoction again dodged as Omar does find his way to the grave, and now Ghost is on super low HP. This is tough stuff.
This time they set it up as a bait to get a 2v3, and they still lost it. This time they brought third hero, and the third hero dies.
Foxy has dodged, what, 4 spells already?
Yeah, Tusk is just incredibly good against Alk in this kind of lane. It's really, really... At this level, you're just going to pull that off consistently. You're going to dodge these concoctions. It's telegraphed. There's a countdown timer. You know how long Snowball lasts. So it's really hard. And Liquid will take advantage of that in a big way. Now, with the Hoodwink rotation failing, who are they bringing next time? Is it going to be Puck, or are they just going to accept? Because there's 2 ways of playing a game like this. You can try to bring Alchemist into the game by bringing heroes down there, or you triple down on pressuring the other sides of other lanes of the map to force rotations.
Fortunately for Noob, the spear did not latch to a tree, and this turns into a 1 versus 3 as Boxy makes the rotation, and this is going to be a kill for Mickey. Now, that bottom lane starting to bleed into some of the other lanes as a coil from Nisha onto Omar. And that is enough for yet another kill for Liquid, 6-0.
But you like to say the duality of Nigma Galaxy here.
Yeah, of course.
Disruption?
Yeah, Insania is going to accompany GH inside this area, but Boxy and Insania get the Shrines of Wisdom. So Liquid just adding insult to injury as GH falls to Nisha.
This is 2 games in a row now that Liquid get both Shrines at 7 minutes. Last game they ended up losing. This one looking very, very healthy though.
Absolutely. Boxy, this time will get speared to a tree. And this is going to be the first kill for NGX unless he dodges everything.
He missed 2. Wait, does he have Sister Shroud? No, that was just 2 uphill shots. Tower plus Omar both missed simultaneously. A little bit of good RNG, still dies though.
NGX on the board.
Here comes Saberlight. He's going to start diving Ghost one-on-one, and Ghost has to run away. Because if Undying ever comes close, he'll pop his ult and he'll kill you.
Yeah.
Have fun in the jungle.
Is under attack.
He has 34 CS, actually. I wonder how many of those are low value.
Trolls, yeah. As we see the coil. Nightmare save, though, giving some space for Sumail to go back in, potentially. A lot of damage being applied by Nisha. It's not going to be enough for a kill, though.
Radiant's
up orbiting
bottom
away.
tower is under attack.
And this was not even for a rune, so unusual timing from both sides. Now some pressure to that tier 1 towers. NGX just looking for something to go their way.
This happy thing is Sleepwalk is actually an interesting counter to Puck, where you coil someone and they run to the edge of the coil and then you nightmare them out of it. And during the invulnerability frames, they can actually break and snap the coil and not take the stun or the damage. It was close to it there. GH, I think, was trying for it on Sumail, but he was a little bit too far from the edge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But might come into play later. Keep an eye out for that. Nisha pulling Sumail back. Throw a couple of remnants and refill. Return to mid. He's got his work cut out for him this game. I think this game at this point for the foreseeable future is heavily riding on Sumail's individual performance. After that death top, Mars is still looking fine, but yeah, the Alchemist recovery is still ahead of him. As I say that, he is second on net worth,
Radiant's
but
bottom tower is under attack.
It is an Alk.
it's Alk.
More than I thought he would have.
Yeah,
Still.
They have actually done better than expected, all things considered. So maybe I have to eat my words. Looking at the board, it's not that bad. How did he recover that much? Even if they have some stacks, that's still
Radiant's
surprising.
bottom tower is under attack.
He was able to get that much his way.
No, he goes for the Talisman Evasion first.
Yeah.
Into the eventual Radiance. Have to see what kind of timing that's going to be. It feels like it's going to be maybe regular timing for a regular hero. Unless he's given all the space in the world now. GH eventually spotted. This was a long time coming, it feels like. Oh, the TP? He's actually fine.
Heads
and
up.
No Walrus punch yet.
Time time wasted for the supports of Liquid. And of course, the more time they spend doing other things, the less time they spend contesting Alchemist on the left side of the map. And even if they knew he were there, it's kind of hard to access that without a smoke anyway. It's one of the safest places on the map right now.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's right, the old Tormentor spot. We all miss it.
Yeah, all of you missed that.
Now that Tormentor doesn't exist anymore for us lowly players, as you said last game. Very sad.
Try getting good, then it exists again.
Okay.
Maybe people just don't go for Tormentor and Turbo. They don't have time.
Yeah, the game's over by then.
Yeah, they're busy.
Tormentor needs to spawn at 5 minutes.
They're queuing Turbo because they don't have time for a long game. So as soon as you hit minute 5 and 10, you're just brawling, right?
That's right.
There you go.
Late game Dota, gotta love it. Nothing better.
Yeah, that 10-minute late game.
Yeah, why not? Criticize so much. You know, a lot of people play Turbo.
Turbo is a great mode. No joke.
GH stuck inside the shards. Saberlight, he's actually gonna pop his ult for this.
Yeah, he needed to, I think.
Really?
Well, otherwise, they have to extend the chase with Boxy. I guess they could have done that, but then there's the risk of a turnaround play. Like, you kind of just want to get that kill and get out of there. It gets awkward if they chase another 5 seconds, so... Omar again, coil.
Well, comes out from Nisha. This is going to be a support kill onto Omar in all likelihood. Another shard block from Boxy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
S-tier class Tusk play from Boxy, as always.
One of the best to do it on this hero, for sure.
9-1 advantage for Liquid. Only a 1k lead against an Alk, though.
Yeah. But Saberlight's having a...
Radiant.
I think Liquid's win rate when Saberlight is top net worth at minute 10 has to be incredibly high.
I mean, I feel like you could say that for any offlane hero.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shut up.
When they're offlane is top net worth, they have a high percentage of winning. It's crazy.
That was the opposite of shut up.
GH.
Okay. Disruption. Think he's gonna die here?
Yes.
Thank you. 10-1, mid tower, under siege.
Still racking up. And really, this is the Alk watch on Radiance. He's 2k into the Sacred Relic.
Yeah.
As a tier 1 tower pressured down, Saberlight and company will claim it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Saberlight himself is obviously going to make his way towards some big items. He's close to Lotus Orb already.
Man, that has been a very common pickup.
It's so good.
Very early.
It's so good on Undying. And in this game, you're against Bane, you're against Searing Chains.
I feel like you have to do something about this if you're NGX. Absolutely cannot give up your stacks. Disruption comes out.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, sharpshooter hits. This should turn into a kill onto Insania. And Saberlight puts the tombstone on the cliff. He gets speared. They're going to be able to take out the tombstone as well. Saberlight in a lot of trouble. Remnant comes out. That is the death of the biggest hero in the game. Double kill for Sumail as NGX still trying to defend their Ancients, and Liquid's still around to try to contest. Mickey does have the Chronosphere at the ready. Noob's going to be able to get the arena off and the spear onto Mickey. As Saberlight in that Flesh Golem farm Sumail. He's going to get snowballed and coiled. He's in a lot of trouble now. He drops to the deck as Nisha gets credit for that one, and Saberlight and company now will be able to clean up the Ancients.
Yeah.
Started off kind of rough, but the sharpshooter coming out, it's enough. So Omar snipes out one.
Nice
Obviously,
kill.
that helped a lot that Saberlight has an innate that gives you another life.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if he doesn't rejoin this fight, this doesn't go this way. And Nisha, with some great backline play, managed to kill the Bane alone, and then he follows up and still has the coil for Sumail. So I was just about to criticize Liquid for making that invasive move without truly committing for it, but yeah, conveniently forgot that Undying has 2 lives, so it works.
Yeah, it looked really good for NGX there for a moment.
Yules for Noob coming up. So the build paths that we've seen on Mars in this tournament, we've seen XXS went Pipe in this slot, and then he went Yules. Omar might do the opposite order or bypass the Pipe entirely and get something else. GH, oh, Nisha, if he gets gripped here.
Searing Chains onto 2. Tombstone is placed. Saberlight doesn't have a second life this time. Is broken right now. As the sharpshooter doing a lot of burst damage. They have to exit though.
Sumail dodged the coil.
Resetting, but look at the pressure applied. The poor noob on the Mars. Wrong place, wrong time for him. As Liquid, again, that looked okay for NGX at first, but Liquid just prevails. Close to the Blink Dagger now for Nisha. Mickey
Radiant are scanning.
has the Maelstrom on the way into the eventual Mjolnir.
Yeah, Alchemist is 4th on net worth, minute 16.
Yep, that's not good. Does have Radiance though.
Yeah.
16-minute Radiance, that's, like I said, normal timing for a regular hero.
Yeah.
Bad timing
exactly.
for Alk.
Yeah, it's very, very slow. They've got a mountain to climb here. The thing for Enigma Galaxy though is one well-executed team fight, and there's this awkward moment in the middle of this game where I think Liquid are actually going to maybe struggle with damage a little bit in, say, 5 to 10 minutes. It's when Puck is not quite there yet for the next damage item after Witchblade, and Void is still not fully there after Mjolnir. Like, there's a possibility in that window that Enigma Galaxy with good itemization could take a team fight and win it off of being tanky enough. But if they miss that window, the curve swings up again when the next items come out.
And Noob trying to get a pick off here on the box. He's going to force a rotation though from Mickey. Snowball.
Still has that chrono.
Oh, he actually does connect despite the Mars Arena going down. Noob stuck inside his own arena now, outnumbered, and will eventually fall as the grip comes out from the sideline. The GH,
Ghost
you have nobody nearby.
that.
Ghost dies, okay. And GH looks to be next on the list, so double kill for Mickey.
Ghost died to Puck Shadow Demon.
Yeah, this is rough.
Ember seemed nowhere near this, and yeah, you can see the damage breakdown there. Big damage coming out from Nisha at this point. As I was mentioning, it's not right now. It's when the next items come out that becomes a concern, but... Oh, he's self-stunned? Oh, no.
That's not
Well,
good.
that would explain it. That'll do. Liquid with a Roche now in a very commanding position.
He has a hard time getting concoction off. You have the snowball dodge, which we've seen.
Yeah.
Puck phase shift, you have disruption. Like,
Yeah,
not an easy spell to even hit.
It's true.
Oy.
It's understandable, though. He did, well, they last picked the hero, so they knew everything.
That is true.
That was coming. He didn't get counterpicked. They chose it themselves. Liquid now in a good spot, and they've got to feel really comfortable, right? This is when Liquid are at their best, in my opinion, is when they have better late game and Nisha's playing Puck. Like, that's just that is the best Liquid setup for winning.
I thought it was going to be something deeper, but yeah, just pick Puck.
Yeah, well, the first
late
picked
game.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Nisha, Puck, and good late game, and get there, you're golden. So Mel, taking some damage. No commitment, though. He's just trying to poke a TP out of the side of Enigma Galaxy, not biting, though.
Are we ever seeing the other facet on Puck these days?
Pretty rarely.
Curveball was
Curveball
not
is
picked
so good.
until the buff.
Yeah.
As they find Sumail, Sleight of Fist, Remnant. Oh, into Saberlight's arm.
Oh, hello.
Decay hits. Sumail has a Remnant out, but it's not that far.
Oh, now Enigma Galaxy are kind of deep.
Oh, Mickey almost ran into him. Looks like Sumail will live as Boxy survives the sharpshooter.
This is so awkward. They're actually getting away with 0 deaths here on both teams. Wow, that was an insanely deep dive from Liquid, but recognizing that Enigma Galaxy don't really have what it takes to fight them back. And I think a really big difference between this game and the first one has been GH's inability to really set anything up. On the Coddle, he had massive impact. This one on the Bane, 0, 6, and 2. They picked it as an immediate counter pick to the Puck. Haven't really got much for their... Haven't got their money's worth for a first pick, I would argue.
No.
But might change now. Mickey.
He has used his
They got him.
getaway, and that's going to be an easy pickoff for GH.
Oh, GH is on the board.
Yep, you needed that one badly.
Got a Ghost Scepter now.
That's a big kill for NGX, but they're going to need a lot more of that.
Middle tower is under attack.
Saberlight won't waste any time as Tormentor will be Liquids.
Short for Insania, Demonic Cleanse.
Guess it's my show.
That's good
Chains.
for chains and
Feeble.
yep.
Not skilled though. So yeah, just pretty much just the chains. Offensive Yule, I guess. But it's never bad to have the utility, and it also heals, right? So even if the cleanse isn't useful, you heal 450. It's a really strong heal when expiring.
Dire's bottom
He's
tower
almost done
is
with a
under
blink
attack.
dagger. Good grief.
Yep.
Radiant's top tower
Still looking
is under
very, very
attack.
healthy for Liquid. In spite of losing Mickey there, it's a little bit of a bump in the road, but game plan is continuing.
Oh, Nisha.
GH trying to be cute here.
Counteract this. GH pays the ultimate price.
I will say he was successfully cute, but he didn't get to trying.
Well, that's always the case.
Yeah, exactly.
GH.
He's
Go.
trying and he's successful in that. Spear missing.
Yep.
Chain.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Is anyone?
Self-concoct, Boxy.
Oh, there's no. Okay.
They're gonna
All right.
get one. Not pretty, but NGX will take what they can get at this point.
Yeah. It's something.
You still feel like one good fight for NGX that can get back in this, or are they a little bit too far behind? They need a few, like 2 fights.
I think one is enough, but I mean, it needs to be a pretty convincing one, right? Getting like a 3-for-2 trade is not it. You need to win a little bit more than that, but it's mainly if they can keep this gold lead at around 4K for the next 5 minutes. I do think they hit a timing eventually at some point for a little bit, but it's a narrow window. And you got to play it really clean.
Yep.
GH trying to be annoying here. Unfortunately, he was cute instead. And the tower will fall to the hands of Mickey or his faithful friend, the Centaur Conqueror. Can't tell which one got the last hit. I think it was the Centaur, though.
Really important.
Yep. Gotta give credit to whoever gets it, right? If it wasn't important, why even show it?
That's true. Looks like the Aegis is going to expire for Liquid.
Yeah.
They have pretty significant map control right now.
Nisha going Lincolns against Bane. It's pretty standard. GH will obviously skill a point and Enfeeble to counteract that, but does make things a little harder. It gives you that moment to react. And is there anything else that's good against Concoction? That's pretty much it.
Outworld staff.
Can't use that offensively.
Omar getting chased by Mickey. Looks like he might survive. Yeah, Mickey doesn't want to waste his time.
It's such a nice little nook there for Hoodwink.
Yeah.
That little corner. Alka's top net worth, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. And he has BKB when the courier is respawning in 2 minutes.
Yeah, he can go back and buy it though. There's nothing
Oh,
on
I
the
thought that
courier.
was on the courier.
It's
Okay.
just all stash, so there it is. This is one of the items I was looking for Nigma Galaxy to be able to fight. The other one is probably Sumail finishing Kaya Sanj. And then you're looking at a bit of a dead space before you get more damage, right? No, Mars is not suddenly going to show up and deal 50% more. Like, the hero just doesn't.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure on the Ember and Alk to do the output. Yeah, that's a shield rune for Ember. It's good. They can still Demonic Purge it, though.
True.
But if that gets used on anyone else, it will
was
be
hunting.
very nice.
Courier has been
He
Nobody in the area.
caught a courier,
Okay.
much like you hunting at the steakhouse.
Well, I wouldn't call Chipotle a steakhouse.
That's true. Well, you did say you hunted steak, though. It's close enough.
Well, they have steak at Chipotle. You know, I know you guys don't have that in Europe, unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't have steak.
BKB online for Mickey, and that means go time for Liquid.
Axe for Saberlight, too. This is a nice level up heading into this fight. He is big, bad, and birdie.
It's funny that one of the most conceptually cool, like watching it, Ags in the game, and it's so simple.
Yep.
These stats.
Yep.
Very cool.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Doesn't all have to be all this.
Is under attack.
Meanwhile,
Your hero does it.
Invoker, when you get hacked on each specific facet, completely different skills.
It's Mickey gonna be able to take out the tier 2.
Good to know you, voice actor for the Goblins in Baldur's Gate 3. That's good to know. GH.
Oh, we're not gonna worry about that because Omar dies on the other side to Saberlight. GH on the run, Insania. GH is pretty fast though. Insania, Shadow Poison not gonna hit. Let's give some vision though. He will continue to chase as Nisha.
Lincoln's.
Indeed, Concoction blocked. And now the damage being applied.
Oh,
Tombstone placed as well as Noob pops the Essence Shift. He was able to get off the ult at the last moment, and Ghost trying to get something desperately here. Going for the Tombstone, going for some kills. Noob died first, but Boxy follows suit to Sumail. So in this little engagement, it's a 1-for-1. Saberlight shows up though with that Flesh Golem as Ghost will just blink away.
That fight.
Is this still a chase?
Yeah, he's dead now though.
All
that
right.
fight might have gone quite well for Enigma Galaxy if that spirit hit, right? He speared only the Undying and he speared him away. There were a lot of trees, but managed to score the goal instead. And then the arena came up afterwards. So a little bit of missed execution there for the side of Enigma Galaxy. In spite of everything, the gold lead is not growing for Liquid.
Sure.
But it's also, you're against Alchemist, so arguably every passing minute that it remains 4K, you are winning more, right?
Yes. That is technically true.
Yeah. Oh, Mar and GH. They have eyes on Mickey. This will be a big one.
Bushwhack into the grip and Concoction to follow. Huge kill
That is
for
some
MGX. They needed it.
offensive farming. Look at the map layout right now that he is over there completely alone, trying to steal Ancients away from the enemy team. Risky business.
Okay. Wasn't for a potential kill, but looks like he's going to leave the rest of his team behind. Omar drops. Looks like the next support for GH on the list for Nisha. A little bit of miscommunication potentially from NGX as they kind of split the uprights. Ghost just went to the north.
Yeah, this another moment that could have maybe been good for them given the man advantage. No Void in the area, but Ghost blinked to the enemy high ground and exploded on himself. That's not exactly the way you want to set that up, but Liquid once again continue to find a couple of kills here and there. I'm still baffled by the gold not moving more than it is, actually, in these last 10 minutes. It feels like it's hovered between 2 and 4K. Ghost. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Keeping up his stun ratio.
Right.
Saberlight.
Saberlight. Oh, they're going to jump right on top of him. Sharpshooter to follow, but the save from Boxy. Wisdom Shrine does go to Ghost in the end because of the snowball. This is going to be a lot of damage applied to Saberlight. He dies, instantly spawns thanks to the innate. We're going to see a repeat of the last time we saw this. Noob absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, didn't get off arena. Gets
a Ghost, another concoction. Actually wants to go in. He will. Trying to right-click his way on top with the Bushwhack to follow. Lotus is going to be able to reflect on Mickey. Gets off the BKB and now turns his sight onto the Alchemist. Gets off the Chronosphere. That is a dead Minotaur face, whatever that cosmetic is. As Omar going to drop as well, and now Liquid showing up in full form. Get tier 2. Will they continue to push?
I don't see why not. 50 seconds on Alchemist. They thought they had more damage than they did, but the Demonic Cleanse obviously can remove the Orchid, and also Mickey has BKB. I think that just wasn't going to happen. It's a costly mistake.
Ghost Scepter. Sumail trying to lead the charge here. It's off a Sleight of Fist. Does dissuade Liquid from going any further, though. Alk not up for another 30 seconds, but Liquid's still going to back away. Essentially, Roche time.
For the first time, it feels like this game, the lead is over 5K for either team, despite Alchemist being in it.
Yeah, that is true. Tag team going to help out in this endeavor as Roche will go down. You can see Sumail. They're gonna scan it out.
A little bit wild.
In the charge now, trying to go for the niche and get the Aegis. Sumail.
He got the banner.
He did get the banner. We'll see if that matters in the end here. Sharpshooter gonna be dodged thanks to the disruption. A lot of damage applied to Sumail. There's the arena from Noob as Nisha still trying to find his way to Sumail. Another orb comes out. Have the Yules now as Noob gonna be able to get off the spear. Does take out Insania, but eventually Sumail just goes down to the simple right clicks. Saberlight, no second life this time as Ghost shows up and shows him who's boss. Another concoction. Gonna be... Oh, actually, that was really smart. That was really cool, actually, from Ghost. Blinks into the snowball and gets the stun anyway. Another concoction to follow, and this is going to be another valuable kill for Ghost. So despite not getting the Aegis, NGX showing up and having a pretty good fight.
Yeah, another more or less even trade when all is said and done. Of course, the Aegis still sitting on Liquid is really good news for them, but they lost the banner in the middle of that. It's pretty random. And Sumail just jumps in and picks that up. Hard to see a world where Enigma Galaxy put that to good use in the next 10 minutes.
The fact that you take that away,
you take it away.
That's nice.
That's the big thing, is that the side of Liquid do not have it. But their inevitable attempt at breaching the enemy high ground here. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with, for the most part, what Ghost is able to pull off. Like, he's had a couple of self-stuns that weren't great, but remember the start of his laning phase, and then they recovered him quite well, and he's finding small moments of opportunity in what I would argue is a pretty difficult game for him.
Yeah, for sure. Noob spotted out, coiled. Will expire.
It's going to help Noob a lot to get BKB. He's close to it. I think he was trying to find it on the side of the map there. Nisha is beyond Godling on Puck for the 17th time this year. 12-0-6.
Oh, GH spotted at the last moment. Cancel of the TP. And just a matter of time. Mickey claims it.
And all of Liquid are here. They want the second Tormy.
Indeed.
And they will get it. And who will it go to? It is Boxy.
Ice shards.
He has maxed out shards, so they kill a creep wave, basically. It's quite nice.
Invisibility.
So Ghost opted for Bloodthorn. And it's going to go for the shard.
Oh, Mickey spotted out by an invisible elk.
Trying for the concoction play, gets off the Orchid, but Insania is there to cleanse it completely, and Mickey just time walks away.
Ironically, the cleanse has been best against an item we didn't even talk about because it wasn't in consideration at the time. But it's the Orchid that he's mainly using it against. It's very nice against the Bloodthorn.
Yep.
And I think if at all possible... Oh, hang on. Nisha.
Ghost has to pop BKB in retreat. He's stuck inside the shards, though. They're going to use the arena. And, well, they still see him, though. They get the snowball and the chronosphere. Mickey not leaving anything to chance. 80 seconds of no Ghost. And now the high ground is ripe for the pickin' for Liquid. As Nisha getting it pretty deep, takes out GH in turn. Just like that, 2 out of the equation for NGX. And Liquid building shall melt in their presence.
Are fortified.
One more fortification.
Middle tower is under attack.
They're actually gonna go for 3 lanes at once, potentially. Saberlight just wants to keep the creep wave nearby.
Yep, it's good. Might as well push out this additional wave for later.
Middle tower has
Oops. With the pressure coming in bot later down the line.
Middle barracks are under
Yeah, this is at least 1 lane. I don't know if they go for more. They have 50 seconds on the Aegis and no chrono, but I don't really think there's any risk whatsoever because, once again, Enigma Galaxy's damage right now heavily contingent on the Alchemist being present.
Yeah, but the backdoor protection does kick in.
Sumail did cut the waves, so this is all they'll get. A lane plus a tower is a good prize, though. And yeah, we're reaching the point of the game that I was talking about. It's just Liquid will win these games almost every single time. We're reaching late game. You have Puck on Nisha, and you have Faceless Void. Like, this is starting to look borderline impossible for Enigma Galaxy, and it's not because of the gold amount, because you can obviously recover from 13k deficits, but the look of the lineups, you're also seeing the desperation here. This feels like a Hail Mary. Like, we have to make a move. If this fails, they might just throw in the towel for this one.
Yeah.
Maybe they could get a backstab on Saberlight. Since he TP'd in, he wouldn't be able to re-TP with his innate if it were ready.
That's true. The entirety of Liquid are actually here.
Insta counter smoke.
Be popped. Big slide. Ghost gets the Abyssal or the bash. It's Boxy. They get the ice shards out. They're going to punch the Alchemist. He's already low HP. Pops the ult though, and the BKB trying to turn his sights onto the Undying. Actually grab allies himself as Nisha looking to turn the sight on him now. They are able to kill off the Tombstone eventually. And they kill the Void during all of this as well. So 2 big kills. As the Shadow Demon in quite a bit of peril. Insania drops to the deck. Boxley looks to be next. That's 4 dead. This is going to be 5th with the GH still having his ult throughout all of this. A full team wipe for NGX.
What the fuck? They all died like
How?
that. What?
I missed the Void dying.
That's crazy that they pull that out. Especially, so the way that all started.
Off.
They don't get Chrono off, but also Ghost, the way he just jumped in and started that fight. You're playing Shadow Demon and Tusk Saves and Shard on Undying. There must be a way for them to save each other there, considering, once again, Enigma Galaxy's damage is not burst heavy. It takes time to get these kills. How on earth did they set that up? That's a 12,000 gold swing.
Yes.
Right there. So look at this. So they open on the Void. He gets snowballed.
Okay.
Goes into Ghost. He could just BKB here. He doesn't. He's trading away. Double spear.
Oh, double spear. They're
We
right
couldn't
on top
see
of
him.
each other.
They're stacked.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Clutch find there from Noob. He's had a quiet game here.
Yeah, typically that Shard on Mars, we only
massive.
talk about the damage over time, but the double spear, wow, that's crazy.
And then maybe because they were stacked, so they didn't have Snowball because they already used it. Then they were stacked. Disruption either maybe on cooldown or Insania couldn't click him in time. All right, it's not over yet.
It's not even
It's
game
not
in terms
over
of
yet.
net worth, but you do have an Alchemist on the NGX side, so still Liquid favored, I would assume.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's still a pretty inspirational moment for NGX. They've got to be feeling themselves quite a bit after that. Could pave the way for some more moves, and they finally kill Nisha for the first time this game as well. GH getting his first Fiend's Grip, it seems, all game there. Full duration on the 13 and 0-9 puck. What better target to find?
And Nisha has the Nullifier, Parasma going for the Octarine next.
Sumail off of that fight is going to get level 25 at the same time as Nisha basically now.
Wow.
So these talents are really, really strong. He's running Ags, so he's probably going to take the left talent. There we are. So minus 12 seconds recharge time. Ember is doing so much more damage now.
Up Ghost. They have their sights set on him. He's going to pop the BKB. Saberlight in the area as well. Cannot fight his way out of it. Insania gets credit for that one. A big kill for Liquid as the rest of NGX on the exit.
If Liquid are lucky here, they can get Roche off of this, but we see the timer. It's pretty long, courtesy of Gabe Newell's sundial here.
That's right, on his gun.
Yeah, it's modern. You wouldn't understand it. This is actually a clock from the future.
Oh.
And this is about a minute and a half, so Ghost will be back.
So how much more room do we have to grow for Ghost? So he can get Abyssal, upgrade the Blink,
yeah.
can take Radiance apart for a Nullifier.
Yeah.
And then
Gift Ags.
Gift Ags, I guess?
Moon Shard. So he can get another like 40,000 gold probably. 30,000. So he's halfway.
Yeah, Ags for, I mean, you could just do the refund for the Ember, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think
Okay. Wow. Xem con you.
Zero. Void didn't get Chrono off. He has 2 Chronos now.
Oh.
With that.
But 2 times
refresher.
0 is still 0.
Yeah. If you set up the same play, you're going to get the same outcome. But that's the challenge here.
Yeah, big punch onto Omar. In a lot of trouble. Gets the sharpshooter off, but
no
not
buyback
enough to get away. Yeah, that's now a 5 versus 4 in favor of Liquid.
And Roche is about to spawn in 10 seconds, and he does not need to cross the river because he's spawning past 40, so Liquid are set up if they want to keep controlling that area. They get a red scan. This is really good news for them.
Oh, Ghost.
They might assume he went left, though.
Well, they're gonna
Piecing it together.
Yeah. Oh, Ghost still continuing to farm.
Oh, if he farms this camp, this could be bad.
Nearby, he's going to pop the BKB, the disruption to avoid Bane using any spells. Concoction going to come out, but Ghost is going to take too much damage. Does have the buyback, but they lose another support without buyback.
Yeah, it's free Roche.
And Liquid, yeah, exactly. Roche number 3.
Surely this is the killing blow.
And the mid lane is pretty pushed in as well.
I think just put this Aegis on Void this time, I think, instead of the Helm of the Dominator.
We'll see. It will be.
Because they put the previous one on Nisha. I just think the only way Liquid lose a fight here is if Void dies, more or less. And with this, you're just so incredibly safe. You're playing triple save and Aegis. How on earth can Enigma Galaxy find this angle? At this point, the Void play doesn't exist, so you have to jump supports. Have to kill SD, have to kill Tusk, and then try to survive the 2 Chronos.
Saberlight has Ceaseless Dirge up as well, so going for him, he just comes back. And I think they're just going to give up Megas. Still 30 seconds on the death timer for the Alk.
That's a range Drax top, but yeah, 20 seconds. Mickey should make that in time. On the way there.
Yep, Spear, Searing Chains to follow from Sumail. Sharpshooter. Not going to do too much here. Now the Nullifier applied. Oh my god, Sumail's just getting bursted from 100 to 0. Does have the buyback as the Mars Arena comes out, but Mickey just has the Chronosphere. It's going to get gripped though. Do they have the damage? Again, he has the second life, so there's only so much you can do. Buyback comes out from Sumail. As Mickey popping the BKB, has the second Chrono if he wants to use it. Doesn't need to bother as Sumail kind of running out of steam here. Gets off the Shivas. As goes focusing on the Tombstone as Liquid. Their supports are crumbling now. There's the Chronosphere number 2 from Mickey, but the nice save from GH for the time being. But Sumail does drop to the deck. 2 minutes down and out. As Ghost will get some help thanks to the arena bashing the crap out of the Void. That's life number 1. Buyback now from Insania. Concoction coming for the Faceless Void. Noob and company can try to apply some pressure. Gets the Sharpshooter off and the Rebuke. That's enough. Down goes Mickey, but they have mass buybacks from the Liquid side, and they can likely just try to end it, knowing that that's a dieback for Sumail. Noob drops, but does have the buyback available. This is still going to be a 3 versus 5. And now the building's starting to melt in favor of Liquid. One more smoke for the road. Still the buyback being retained from the Mars. Zomar set something up. Roche's banner's placed. All you can is Ghost can try to back him. He stuns him though, and that should do it. My
misclicked.
Oh dear. Nullifier applied to the Mars those last moments of the game. And Liquid coming back in this game number 2. Still no GGs coming out from NGX, which I guess is to be expected. As Nisha just frontlining, only dying a single time in this game. Just an absurd play from the best puck in the world. As Nisha will pop his BKB. As the Ancient goes down, and there go the GGs. So Liquid extending this to a 3rd and final game.
I think that is...
British မှာအခုတိုက်ပေါင်းကတော့ကြာတယ် Vivian တိုက်ပေါင်းကြာပါတယ်တော့ Dota score မှာက Dota score မှာက3ပွဲပေါ့နော်3ပွဲမှာ2ပွဲနိုင်တပွဲရှုံးတယ်ဒါဖြစ်လိုက်တော့နော်Game 3 ကြည့်မှာပေါ့နော် Game 3ကြည့်ရမယ် Game 3မှာဘာဖြစ်လာနိုင်မလဲဆိုတော့ Game 3မှာက Total Key Over ကြိုက်တယ်ဗျလို့လေ the K over 46 47 ကြိုက်တယ်ဗျကျွန်တော်လောဆယ်ကြိုက်ထားတာပေါ့နော် Drafen ရအောင်လေ Drafen ရပြန်ပြောင်းတာမျိုးလည်းရှိနိုင်တယ်လိုက်ဆောင်လည်းဆောပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်နှစ်ပွဲသုံးပွဲမှာနှစ်ပွဲတော့ရတာပြီပေါ့ Prevision ကတော့ဆန်းလိုက်တယ်ပါ Prevision ကတော့ကျွန်တော်ဟိုစိတ်ရင်းနဲ့ကြိုက်နေတဲ့အတင်းမို့လို့ကျွန်တော် game ကတော့ရှုံးတာတယ် Prevision ကြီးကတော့တော်တော်လေးပြတ်တယ်ဗျတိုက်ပေါင်းလည်းတော်တော်ကောင်းတယ်ဗျ China တင်းဆိုမှန်းတယ်ရာသီဥတုပူတဲ့တိုင်းတို့ရာသီဥတုပူတာအခု China တင်းနေပါလို့ရှိရင် China တင်းနေနဲ့ Europe တင်းနေနဲ့မတူတာတခုอ่ะကျွန်တော်တို့ Asian တင်းနေတော်တော်များသည်ကေးကောက်တယ်ဗျကေးကောက်တယ်ပြီးရင်ဒါ lane dominate ဖြစ်ဖို့ကြိုးစားတာမျိုးအများကြီးလောက်ကြတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီ Europe ဘက်ကတင်းနေရတော့သူကတော့ strategy နဲ့လာကြတာသူဘယ်ဟာဘလို့တောင်းဆော့မယ်ဘယ် game တိုင်မှာဘယ်လောက်ချဘလို့ချမယ်ဆိုတော့ game တိုင်နေနဲ့အဲ့လိုချရတာကျွန်တော်ဟိုဟာကြီးကြတော့အဲ့လို game တိုင်နဲ့မချတာမဟုတ်ချတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့သူကများသောအားဖြင့် lane ကို dominate လုပ်ဖို့စဉ်းစားတယ်ဘက်ကတွေချက်ချင်းရောက်လာတာမျိုးပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးကစားကြတာပဲနော်အဲ့တော့ Nigma Galaxy နဲ့ Liquid ကတက်မှတ်မှာဆိုရင်တတိယပွဲမှာဆိုရင် Fred တို့တဲ့47က 1.7 ပဲရမယ်ဗျအဲ့တော့50ကျော်လောက်ထိရမယ်ရ50ကျော်ထိယူရဲလားယူတယ်ဗျကျွန်တော်50ထိယူတယ်ဗျဘာလို့ဆိုတော့50ကျော်ထိယူတယ်50ကျော်ထိယူတယ်ဟိုဟာဘုပဲရှိရချဖို့ရှိရဗျsorry ဒီပွဲမှာtotal key over ထားစားလို့ရှိရင် duration နဲ့ပူဆော့တယ်ဗျဘာလို့ဆိုတော့တတိယပွဲဖြစ်နေရလဲပါတယ်နောက် duration 40 over နဲ့ key over ဆော့မလား key over တော့မဆော့နိုင်ဗျ key over မဆော့တဲ့ duration 40 over ဆော့တဲ့နဲ့ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ the game ဖြစ်တာလဲ game နောက်ဆုံးပွဲဖြစ်တာလဲပါပါเนาะ duration 40 over ဆော့တဲ့နဲ့နောက် Nigma ထပ်ဆော့ဗျ Nigma frag တို့တယ်20 25 40 24 over ထိယူလို့ရတယ်21 over လေးပဲယူပါ21ပေါ့နော်21ထိယူလိုက်โอเคအဲ့လိုလေးဆော့လို့ရတယ်နော် brother နည်းနည်းကာလာနည်းနည်းချဲအောင်ပါဗျာကာလာကောင်းကာလာရမရဘူးဗျရွှေ့လို့မရဘူး background ကိုအဖြူလေးထားမလား vision อ่ะဗျာ vision ဘယ်လိုရှုံးသွားလဲပြန်ကြည့်လိုက်မှာဒီကောင်ကဟိုမပါဘူးဗျ vision ကဟိုနဲ့တီးတယ်ကြီးဆော်သွားတာပဲဗျာ spare ပုံစံနဲ့ဆော်တာဒီချိန်မှာဒီကောင်ကတိုင်ဝမ်ဆော်ရပုံစံအေးပေါ့ပြီးမှ start ပဲနဲ့တော့တိုင်ဝမ်တာအောင်ပါ traffic မှားလို့ပဲမြင်တယ်ဗျ traffic နည်းနည်းလေးလိုအပ်ချက်ရှိတယ်လို့မြင်တယ်ဒီရဲ့ဟိုအကြီးကိုပွဲထုတ်ပြီးဆော်ကြတာဒါကြီးကတိတ်တော့အဆင်ပြေတော့ဗျာကျွန်တော် run နေလောက်မှာပဲဟို low run လောက်မှာပဲအဆင်ပြေလောက်မဲ့ traffic ကြီးဖြစ်နေတာဒါဆန်းကြီးရလည်းဖြစ်မှာပါလေပြန်ကြည့်ရမှာတိုင်ဝမ်ပွဲလည်းစိတ်ဝင်စားတယ်တိုင်ဝမ်နဲ့ဒီ vision နဲ့ပွဲ okay I'll be right back နော်မပြန်လာခဲ့ရပါမယ်ခဏလေးတော့ stream လေးခဏလေးတော့ mute ထားလိုက်ပါမယ်နော် Mau.
Specifically said the Dawnbreaker players were not playing very well.
Okay, so you're a hater. That's
Of the players.
very
Dawnbreaker.
negative.
Yeah, of the
narrative
players,
there.
not the hero.
Oh, okay. My bad. Then.
We're getting
Sorry.
very specific now.
Well, in that case, do we feel like PvP?
Is Dawnbreaker good versus Beast? Yes, I agree with you there.
Oh, very good.
I'm looking at something maybe like a Bristol back type hero. I think when you have Kunkka, you want more carry-ish type of heroes on the other roles. Like Dawn is sort of in this weird in-between where she's not really a carry, but she's not really a support. She's a little weird. She scales weird into the game. So I'm thinking Bristol, which is a DM hero.
No.
Without seeing really anything that it hard counters.
Well,
Isn't Beast good versus AA?
Yeah, but you have a Kunkka to protect him.
yeah, there was this one meta where Kunkka was very popular, and they used to run this combo a lot because Kunkka needs follow-up damage, and A is one of the best follow-up damages you have in the game.
To consider what offlaner can we pick here that likes Lotus. Mars came to mind, but he's getting banned out here by Liquid actually after that previous game. They were impressed by Noob's performance, even though they beat him, or they just wanted to switch things up. Obviously forcing Noob onto a third hero here as his two previous picks have been banned, both of them.
5 seconds.
Centaur, a consideration perhaps,
Okay.
with Lotus. Also good with Storms, like a good dynamic killing duo. You set up Coddle, quite nice for fights. Could be a thing. Noob's best hero probably overall is Doom, but I don't actually know if I like it that much here. Especially with the uncertainty of what you're about to face next as the phase closing picks. And I think Nigma Galaxy would be wise not to get too many
Nigma Galaxy.
greedier heroes. Right, here's Doom. That is...
Said you didn't like it though.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Why
So
don't you like it?
So my main concern is if you're running Doom here and Storm, that if the lanes don't go too well, that you're kind of stuck in this we do nothing for 10 minutes stage. And that's kind of what happened last game when the Elk lost its lane. And I know that that isn't necessarily going to happen again, and that Nigma did make it competitive. But honestly, that previous game was a little bit of both teams they were both responsible for that game getting as close as it was after 10 minutes. I think that was a very clear Liquid lead, and they dropped the ball a couple of times.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
So Phantom's Embrace, pretty annoying for Ember.
Doom is very good to put
Double Doom
on. Double Doom with the Soulbind, double Vortex, double Solar Bind.
Soulbind in general for the Marcy.
Yeah.
And the Ember, very strong.
It's interesting, and I think Grimstroke is also a much better hero now than it was earlier in the year. It's been buffed a couple of times and other heroes have been nerfed, so I don't mind this pick. The problem is...
It does feel a little risky though, doesn't it?
you don't know your matchup. So if you're playing Doom Grimstroke, but the enemy team just picks a hero that deals well with this type of lane, then if you can't truly run it over, are you getting enough value out of this is the question. Let's see it. It definitely, they've got liquid thinking, if nothing else. It's not an easy pick to make. Carries that are usually popular against Doom specifically, it would be something like Wraith King, Medusa,
Monkey King it is. So it's still a lot of flex, because, I mean, can you play Ember anywhere but mid?
You shouldn't with Nisha in your team.
I guess that's a good point.
Just put Nisha on the Ember.
Okay, so the 1, 2, and 3 are pretty... I mean, how often do we see Marcy as the 1? Almost never?
It could be the 4 for Boxy.
Oh, that's true.
He plays it well.
I mean, even Monkey King has some flex.
Technically, yeah, I think this Monkey is a targeted pick against the Doom, though, for the lane. But this lane is not a free win for Monkey King, in my opinion. I think Monkey Silencer can actually die to Doom Grim. It's a lot of damage. Silencer offers no defensive utility. He just has 1 slow. And silencing these 2 heroes doesn't matter if they've already cast, because they cast all of their spells running in, right? You cast the Ink on Doom, he casts Scorched Earth, and then you do your move. And then if you last word them after that, doesn't really matter. Like, they've already got their stuff off. They're gonna... I think this Monkey versus Caudle is a little bit dodgy, actually. You can Blinding Light him out of the ring. You can catch him in the trees, potentially, or find him. Once you get Ags, if Caudle goes that route, that's also good against MK. So, I wonder if there was a better choice, but... I don't mind the focus on shutting down Doom in lane. Of course, you really want to try to take advantage of it. But other heroes can do the same. Like Ursa was available, for example, right? But maybe he also gets punished too hard by Doom Grim. It's a strong lane.
Alright, well, they're going to ban some offlaners. NGXR, that is, so... Yeah. Still, I mean, how often are you banning a support, even if you have a good feeling that it's going to be a support? All this flex, but...
Yeah.
You still prioritize, unless there's some crazy... I mean, Rasta's still in the pool, for example.
Yeah. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Don't think he's that big of a concern in spite of you having Storm. I still think you have decent solutions. I'm mainly curious about what Liquid are thinking for their offlane here, more so than Nigma's carry. I think this pick is really important and really difficult because all you see is a Caudle. And if you're playing Marcy 4 and now you're last picking a carry, then you have no idea what type of Caudle lane it is. If it's a defensive lane or if it's going to be a spam lane. There are so many different heroes that they could bring out for Ghost. Okay, so they are committing Marcy to core. So it's Marcy 3. Snap 4, I'm assuming. I mean, either way, if those are swapped in priority, they're still laning together. So with this information, what could you run here? You could be tempted to pick Medusa. I think maybe it's a bit too greedy, though. Medusa, Doom, Storm, Tricor.
Well, Anti-Mage has been banned a lot this tournament, Synderen.
Yeah, maybe something faster. Bristleback carry? Is that a thing here?
What happened to... I thought PL was supposed to be a hero this tournament.
PL is honestly an interesting suggestion, but again, little bit concerned about the pacing here. See, the win rate of Ursa is looking very healthy there, 75%, so he's 9-3. That could also work, technically. Ursa can hold a candle to Marcy in lane, you just fight back, you have Blinding Light.
It kills the creep.
Kills the Dominator creep. Yeah. It's faster. I think it's one of the better ideas so far. I'm running out of time.
Yeah, only 5 seconds.
Sven?
Yep, it is Sven. It only took 10 tries, but you got it. They were waiting for you.
Yeah, so the thing that is interesting about Sven here is Warcry armor. And you are one of the carries that can kill Marcy, which is has proven to be a challenge as of late in some games. Now in this tournament, Marcy's win rate is actually still not that great, but it still looks like a strong hero, so I want more sample. But yeah, Sven, there's multiple good things about this. He's really good to give Chakra to, so he can get 2 Stormhammers in a fight. He's very good to give Ink to, so now Omar has a different hero to play with. He actually has 3.
Yeah,
all
really
3 cores are amazing to Ink. And he's taking Inkstigate here. I need to remember exactly how this works. This is not too common that I see this. So it's the manual detonation one.
Yeah, it's the part that was part of the skill initially.
Yeah, so you cannot end Ink early unless you take this facet. It has to run full duration, but with this one you can stop it whenever you want. You're definitely taking that when you're playing with Sven, Doom, as well as Storm. So yeah, very good pick here. I gotta say, I like what Nigma have got this game a little bit more overall than Liquid, and I also, considering how the previous 2 games went, I do think perhaps a little favored.
Okay.
Is that fair to say?
I think it's pretty close, but yeah, I would favor NGX in this game as well. It's weird to say because that would mean Liquid would be dropping to 1 and 2. Which
they've come back from stuff like that before.
True.
Many a time.
But this is a different format than they're used to, for sure, because this has only been a format a couple of times this year. And
this is not Dream League, so they have a chance.
That's true. Dream League is a complete disaster for Liquid for whatever reason. But yeah, this should be an interesting one, and I mean, how late do you think this game goes based on the lineups?
I think there's...
Because before we went on, just based on how the day is going, this feels like a 60-minute game before the picks came out. Can that still occur?
It absolutely can. I think this is more likely a 45-minute game, probably. It's like either Sven really gets there and pops off, or at that range of like 35, 40 minutes, he loses 1 or 2 fights and runs out of steam against this lineup. But there's also a secondary carry of this game. It's a Storm Caudle. Like, you can't forget that Sumail has one of his all-time greats here and can really do work, because in reality, what do Liquid really have against a Storm BKB this game? I don't really think they have anything.
They have nothing. Well,
they have global post BKB.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it. Then you have to kill him during the global. I guess you could pull that off with maybe a bash on Marcy or Monkey King and then some heavy hitting attacks. But I think there's a lot on the line here looking at the mid lane. I think for Liquid, this is going to be a stereotypical Nisha Ember performance to make this game simpler for them. And of course, my eyes more so than mid, actually, at second thought, are on top lane. How is Mickey going to do against this Doom Grim? I think this is a really interesting lane to watch, because I don't think it's inherently obvious to the teams either when the exact timings are here, when you're strongest, when you rotate, and who wins it on paper if nobody interferes. Doom Grim is nasty. Let's see.
Yeah, it's been a long time for that Grimstroke.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see Grimstroke play. I think this hero is super entertaining to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Just makes a lot of moments.
And like you said, several Inks targets, and it feels like if you can check all the boxes on this hero, it becomes an insane pick. The Phantom's Embrace against the Ember, like we talked about, extremely annoying for Nisha. I think the one thing it's missing, not that they're going to ever get to this point, but the Aghanim Scepter, where it makes a stronger version of another enemy hero. It's not particularly amazing this game.
That's true.
But that would have been icing. It's already good nonetheless.
Yeah.
So Ghost and GH. So how impactful is this combo in terms of getting like the double Storm Hammer?
It's powerful in the mid game. In this early laning stage, Sven usually doesn't get multiple points in Stormhammer, so here it's not really going to make that big of a difference. But yeah, further down the line could be a big thing in fights. Oh, gonna pull in. They're actually going to blood grenade him too.
Yeah,
going for the kill on Ghost.
A lot of damage. And
Boxy's eating the wave.
Oh, this is going to be first blood to GH.
Oh my God, he tanked 4 creeps during that entire engagement. Just the entire wave was just on Boxy's Snapfire when he went for the Shredder. That is very good news in the Enigma camp to get first blood onto GH's Coddle here. He can get boots off of this immediately, and we saw how that mattered in the first game against the Marcy, having the boots Coddle.
Yep.
Just run it back.
Bit of a misstep from Boxy, which is very rare sight indeed for this series, considering his Tusk performance in game number 2. Now Saberlight gets to dispose off another little shredder action as Ghost, another blood grenade from Boxy, and this should lead to the kill.
This time I got it.
Second time's a charm for Liquid. As the okay, not the rebound, the cookie rather onto GH. He's a very fast hero though, and has 10 sticks, so I think he's gonna get out. Here the tower is safe, but does take a beating in the meantime.
Trying to get a last second pull here, but nice heads up play from Boxy to mate. Oh, he still got the half pull beautifully done there. Nice little manipulation with the ranged attack pulling into the tower. This is just a half a wave completely lost for Liquid, no experience gains. And in addition, this will make the wave push, so you get back into a nice equilibrium state outside of your tower. Mid lane, Sumail.
Nice ward as well. That's some good gold.
Yeah, this mid lane is pretty even. I also think this is just a skill-based matchup. Storm against Ember tends to be quite even when the players are comparable in
Sumail.
Skill.
He already popped the Fairy Fire. As Nisha now taking a beating as GH. Little Shredder again reserved for him. So a lot of action in that bot lane.
You got to be careful trying to contest Lotuses against Marcy Snap. Lane is something else.
When you dispose, when they're in the air, do they count as a unit?
Oh, for
like the Lotus or the Shrine?
I think so. I don't think it has verticality, but I'm not certain.
Not Noob.
He's left
all alone, and it's going to take a beating now as Nisha kills off Sumail. That's the bigger kill, but either way, Liquid, not able to take out Noob in the end. So Nisha did fall to Omar.
Yeah.
Got the most important aspect of the experience.
Yeah, Mickey immediately plays aggressive top because they see Omar TP mid to try to help the Storm against the Snapfire gank. So a cascading effect here of all the lanes effectively being involved in mid. And I think when all that is said and done, the winner is Liquid, because the Doom having to do this long walk of shame back to base, he's missing a wave and a half. And this was the lane we were talking about that would get interesting, would be that Monkey King silencer lane, but with this advantage...
And this is the other thing, you leave Saberlight alone, he can actually survive in this 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
Unlike the Doom.
Yeah, and on top of that, Noob has also chosen to skill defensively here. He skilled the Purge, or rather, he skilled Devour to get a Purge.
You see the first Ink Swell combo onto Mickey. Get the stun, Illuminate to follow. Mickey not able to get any HP back thanks to the Jingu. GH gets credit for that one. Phantom Embrace, and this is going to be the death.
Oh!
Sania to a neutral creep. Okay then.
That is a very good result for him. Great rotation from GH Coddle there, but again, nothing comes for free.
Oh, the cookie actually does hit just on the outskirts, and that's going to be enough. Ghost down and out. A lot of action in this game number 3 between Liquid and NGX. Pretty entertaining affair. Sumail is at a slight disadvantage, has to jungle until he hits level 6, then we'll feel safe again to return.
Sumail's actually slightly ahead on experience and net worth, but not by a significant margin. This, however, is starting to become more and more of a problem. It's a good thing for them that GH helped with that gank up top, and now Noob will be getting something in the tower.
He needs this badly.
You get the first point Infernal Blade. Usually side lane Doom you see go 0-1-1, but opted for the early point Devour. Perhaps really wanted this Purge creep against Silencer and against the Monkey King Jingu stacks. Being able to purge offensively onto Monkey King is extremely valuable here.
That's true. Some action here. Inkswell, Insania going to be the recipient of that one. And Sumail will snag the kill. Nisha, though, wants some revenge. Gets the Searing Chains. Omar completely out of mana at the moment. Sumail, though, has enough to zip away. But the Remnants, brother versus brother. Nisha not able to find the connection. Does still see Omar, but running out of resources here as GH dies again in the bot lane. This is, despite that little flub at the beginning of the game, this is where most of the kills have occurred for Liquid.
Yeah. Marcy, baby. Making the moves. 0 kills. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, they're going to go for it again. Rebound into the scatter blast with a little shredder to minus armor. Ghost going to get some help from Sumail. Saberlight getting slowed to a crawl onto the tower. It's a successful maneuver from Sumail. Going to end up netting a second kill. Will Ghost get it, though, is the question? No.
That's just a fully premeditated bait. It's very clear that they have good communication here. Ghost is telling Sumail, if they go on me, be ready to TP. I'm going to bait. And Liquid, hook, line, and sinker get pulled in there. That's massive to get this double kill onto Sumail here and keep Ghost alive. Sumail is now 1,000 net worth up on Nisha minute 7.
Yeah, but the experience is another story. The Nisha took the Wisdom Shrine from NGX, and you see a double scan come out from Liquid to make sure that nobody was going for there, so they can get theirs a little late.
That's 3 games in a row that
again.
Enigma just don't get wisdoms. That's definitely something to work on going ahead in this tournament. It's really, really important to get these 7-minute ones.
Radiant's middle tower.
But yeah, the trade-off in that instance, losing wisdom trying to get 2 kills bottom, I think probably worth it considering who you got down there and who got the kills. But in turn now, it does mean that the supports of Enigma Galaxy need some time. As I say that, Omar's level 5.5 without wisdom. So just that 1 kill he got mid on the Ember earlier after Storm died.
Yeah, not too bad.
Probably helps him a lot of the way. It's mainly GH that's a little bit in the dumps, but they're giving him space up top. Get some experience.
3 Sister Shrouds for NGX, by the way.
It's fine.
The creep is stolen. Sumail able to keep his life, though.
3 so far. Doom doesn't have a neutral item yet.
True, let's see.
Still make it 4 here. He's going to be able to pick now. What are his options? He is not offered Sister Shroud, so
that's
he can't
unfortunate. Omar getting ganked in the meantime. Inkswell does a decent amount to delay this, but result is still the same in his death. Not going to go to defend, instead going to go for the top as Doom applied to the Monkey King, and now the tree is dropped. This will be the death of Mickey. Nicely done from Sumail.
This is a very, very good start for Enigma Galaxy. And this kill mid, like you said, Grimstroke delayed it, but they also used Unleash. Like, they're using big abilities to just kill this support. If they don't do some meaningful tower damage here, this would have maybe felt like a little bit of a waste of time. But they are getting to work. I don't think they'll get it fully, but pretty close to finishing the mid tower here are Liquid. So
I think they
might just get it. Yeah, you're right.
Not going to be there. Boxy gets credit for it, and now GH going to pay the ultimate price for trying to deny it.
Even better.
Insania. Brain drain.
+1 for the silencer.
GH is going to be fine, though. He's got a lot of int on that hero.
Yeah.
Brain rot is not a thing for GH, despite Coddle being an old man. You'd think that would, dementia would kick in a little early.
He is really forgetful in the lore, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So there's nothing left to lose.
I guess so. Ghost very low, farming away, but nobody really close to him.
Courier has been killed.
10-minute power rune. Who gets lucky? It will be Nisha grabbing himself a shield rune down bot. I say lucky, they covered both runes, so he was getting it regardless.
How lucky?
Not necessarily the rune you were hoping to see there. I think amp damage right now would be very nice to make an aggressive move onto bot and kick the tower, but of course you can also dive with the shield rune. So looks to be the next play that Liquid are planning here. A big commitment bringing Monkey King down here too. This is effectively 5 heroes in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And Liquid will get this tower, but the read is correct from Enigma Galaxy to not get caught and try to go for a trade of their own up top with Siege Creep. Sumail can do this solo. So probably getting a little bit more efficiency out of the map considering how long Liquid are running around their heroes with here. I say that. He's in base on Sven. Back mid now, though.
Dire's top tower.
And, if he gets caught, though, this is good.
Yeah, Mortimer's Kisses beating into him. Ghost in a lot of trouble. Pops the Warcry, but that has too much magic damage.
All right, that makes it worth it for Liquid. That is a very good play. They were patient. They were waiting around for somebody to go mid, getting the slide chains into the Kisses, and
Insania gets solar bound. And Sumail wants to finish the job. The cookie is going to give a little bit of distance, and now a little bit of trouble now for the side of NGX. Sumail getting low on mana. As a soul bind,
Radiant's middle
or
tower
solar bind this time. Boxy on the Nisha. And unfortunately for NGX, Noob is in the wrong place.
Radiant's
Easy kill for Boxy as that's 5 members of Liquid surrounding him and taking him out.
Yeah, both teams in this game are playing very tight. Like the rotations have basically 4 or 5 heroes every time. The biggest thing in all of this is probably the kill on Sven. That was the big one for Liquid. Try to slow him down.
Liquid have 0 neutral items.
I think that is a great indication that they've been going together too much.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's 12 minutes.
That's crazy, man. What? 12 minutes.
Who has the most Mad Stones right now?
The Monkey King has 4 now, so he's close to 1. He just killed a camp.
Maybe they'll realize, like, oh, okay, we could get a free item. So NGX with a 2K lead and 5 neutral items more than Liquid.
Yeah.
Big advantage, I'd say.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, Ghost. Saberlight's going to be hounding him from the north.
And solo.
Obviously, Unleash going for the kill. Ghost gets the war cry off. Boxy's here as well, not needed though. Saberlight destroys him.
Situations like this really highlight, I think, why pro players are banning this hero so much. The win rate doesn't really reflect necessarily how good the hero is, and it's just you just don't want to bother with situations like that where your carry just gets soloed by the offlaner in 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
It's very unforgiving just how much damage Marcy does with this Helm of the Dominator tech.
At this stage, when you're getting the neutrals for Liquid, you surely go for the Dormant Curio. We're seeing 1 now. You're not going to get much value out of tier 1s at this stage.
Very true.
They are going to smoke.
Make it with the Echo Saber. So Echo Deso is his plan.
Noob. Again, caught off guard. Mortimer's just too much damage. Starting to rack up the deaths on this Doom. Has the Helm Dom with the drums. As the Tomato will be sacrificed as well. Liquid extremely active. You see the net worth still NGX favor.
Yeah, it's a lot of the time this is what's going to happen when even if you make successful moves, you're just bringing so many heroes. So
yeah,
you're not finding the same amount of farm overall. So you have to, you're just compensating for lost farm with kill gold. It doesn't really shift the game that much.
Wants the kill onto Sumail. Global silence disposed to follow. Unleash is doing quite a bit of searing chains at the last moment from Nisha was definitely needed. Huge kill for Liquid.
That's a really nice laser kill.
Wukong's command, Noob. He's going to get the Doom off, wants to fight his way through it. Does have to worry about the Jingu. This creep is doing quite a bit of work as well. And yeah, the Jingu not going to heal, obviously, as Ghost comes in and throws a casual Stormhammer for a kill that he desperately needed.
That's one of those my carry moments right there.
All right, what else is he supposed to do?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Noob is happy that Ghost takes that kill. He has faith in him. Ghost has been
I thought you were talking about Monkey King. Okay.
No.
Yeah, what is he supposed to do? Not steal the kill? And Noob. 1,000 away from Blink Dagger.
Yeah, his game looks fine. Despite those 2 deaths that he just had back-to-back, he's still looking quite healthy on the net worth. He's staying neck and neck with the Marcy, who's having a very good game. And that's in part the 30 CS differential.
Sumail in trouble again. Rebound with the searing chains. Does zip away. They didn't have global silence this time.
Cocky enough to turn around there for an attack onto me.
Sumail being cocky, you say?
No way.
Unbelievable.
Nah, he's matured. He's all grown up now.
No, he is, but you got to keep the cocky mentality in game at least.
Yeah, I suppose.
Otherwise, you cannot strive to be the best.
I think GH would disagree with that.
Yeah. He's an anomaly, though. Let's be clear. Saberlight. So there's Solar Bind and Soul Bind. That's gonna be hard.
At least there's not Solar Guardian too.
True. See if they get Solar Crest.
Yeah, there will be. There's one on Caudle.
Oh God, I just won't say it. Omar gonna be the recipient of some Mortimers. They're gonna be close to being out of range, but Nisha not able to get any connection onto Omar. He's actually going to walk away. Instead, they want the old man on the horse. So GH will be the sacrifice for NGX.
Fear not.
ကြီးမြောင်ရောင်ကြီးဖြစ်ပြနေတာဘဝလဲ